Welcome into the PHNX Sun Devil Show, brought to you by the DraftKings Sportsbook
Keep that
app,
music playing, Emma.
America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, even leave a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. I am Anthony Totri, joined, as always, on this
There you are.
Whiskey Wednesday by Shane Diefenbach.
Yes, I am.
Shawn DePaz.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
he
it
is.
is good to be back in person with you boys.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
It's more of a wow Wednesday than a whiskey
A wow
Yeah.
Wednesday, Whiskey Wednesday.
I missed your guys' presents.
I missed your presents, Totri.
Just mine? That's
No, I missed both
crazy.
of your
That's
presents.
crazy. We're already throwing shade?
It's just so easy to get under Shane's skin.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Whoa, wow, I didn't know it
I'm
was
a
that.
little sensitive guy.
Oh.
A little sensitive guy.
So
Josh Hunt,
sad.
ready for tomorrow. Ready for tomorrow.
Turn me up.
Guys, we are a little.
Whoa.
Wow, that sounded like me when I was like 12. No, we are a little over 24 hours away from the college football season officially getting started here in Tempe.
Why? Not us.
Why not us?
Injected
man?
into my
Why not?
Injected.
Well, is it a why not us for Thursday or for like the season?
It's
For
a
the
Why Not
season.
Us Wednesday.
Wow. A why not us
Too bad this is our only
Wednesday.
Thursday game, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. Usually they don't
There's
have
going to be a lot
Thursday
of
games.
why not us Fridays.
Well, it wouldn't. There would never be a Why Not Us Wednesday.
Hey,
because
Roaring Fork in the chat saying it's 3 o'clock somewhere. You are absolutely right. Let's kick off the show.
It's literally 3 o'clock here.
Yeah.
So
This is true. Let's kick off the show with a little
Cheers.
cheers, boys.
love being at Four Peaks.
Yes, sir. Four
drinking.
Peaks is the place to be
Yes, sir.
every
Yes,
last
sir. Yes,
Wednesday. And
sir.
honestly, just like any time that you want a nice, refreshing drink or some good chicken tendies, come out to Four
Or-
Peaks.
Pumpkin beer.
Or a
Pumpkin beer, yeah. Should we try
Yeah, you
that?
guys
Wait,
should
I
try
want
it.
to try. Wait, there's a
It's
pumpkin
fantastic.
beer?
Yeah, it's pumpkin porter. So Shane got it as his order.
Yeah.
I never had it,
It's
so I
so
didn't want to
good.
commit right away.
Wait.
So good.
So we'll see, but
Okay.
Yeah, so it's fantastic. We love it here. I'm a big fan of it. I like,
Oh, wow.
Starbucks also came out
pretty smooth.
with their pumpkin
it is smooth.
cold brew this morning and all the pumpkin flavors.
That's
I had one of
actually
those this
pretty
morning.
dangerous, not gonna
I
lie.
am a slut for pumpkin
Okay.
I will put that out there.
Pumpkin sluts.
and gourds.
Good band
I'm
name.
a slut for gourds.
Pumpkin Sluts. Oh, my God.
Great
That's
band
a
name.
great
Great
band
name.
name.
Opening up for them, sluts for gourds. Sluts for gourds.
Sounds like a.
That's a
That's a lot of.
It's a very slut and gourd heavy
Yeah.
lineup.
What a music
This is-
festival that would be.
Hey, I've had
This
is
pumpkin.
really
I've
good.
had pumpkin beers before, and it was.
Slutfest? Is it-
Gourd fest.
Oh, my bad.
My God.
Let's move off that topic.
Yeah, I feel like we've said that word too many times
Yeah,
already.
for
in
a
one
show with 3 men, yes.
Yes.
This this is good. The pumpkin porter is good. I've had
It's really
pumpkin
good.
beers before, and they've been really disgusting because they're so like overpowering
Yeah.
pumpkin,
Yeah, no,
and
that's
it
good.
tastes like they're like
Yeah.
it's like a novelty beer.
That-
I could drink this
This is how
365 days
this
of the
is
year.
how pumpkin flavored things should be. It should
Yes.
taste exactly like fucking pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie, delicious. However, it's too overpowering in liquid
other
form.
things, yeah.
Yeah, especially
It's like bacon. Bacon is good, but bacon flavored things it just doesn't taste
Yeah.
right a lot of times. This tastes very good. This not
Okay.
that this is a bacon beer. Bacon beer, A, band name, B,
Great
idea for a beer.
He
Four
took
Peaks
Charles in
Bowls.
the chat saying missing those chicken tendies today. Not gonna lie, yeah, I
Ooh.
actually had the chicken tendies, and me and Shawn both did for
I have
lunch.
yet to
Yes.
get them. I have yet to get them today.
What are we
Today.
doing?
I've had them before. I've had them before.
I thought you were saying
Okay.
you've never had them.
Well,
I was
yeah,
like,
Isaiah.
while we're talking about Four Peaks and we're enjoying the vibes here, there's still a little bit of time to enter the Toast of the Month sweepstakes.
No, there's not.
Oh, there's no time
No,
left.
well, you'll be able to enter the next one.
Yeah, well, you can
Okay.
enter it right now, I think, but we already had our winner announced in the Sun
okay.
Show.
Oh, I
and
thought it was always for the Cardinals
Chris.
show.
It was
Yeah.
Chris actually.
Oh my
She's
goodness.
in attendance.
Okay. Well, yeah, definitely enter to win the next Toast of the Month sweepstakes because if you win, you're going to walk away with a $50 Four Peaks gift card, a PHNX shirt of your choice, and a PHNX annual membership. Go to gophnx.com or click on the link in the show notes. You got to be 21 or older and enjoy responsibly.
I feel like I just have to address the people that are watching live. I did just throw a forks up off screen. I was taking a selfie with Derek.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
I just didn't want
okay.
anyone to-
Derek, we see how it is. You only want selfies with Shawn. We get it.
Yeah, you're
I'm his guy.
talking in a small tone, and he's all the way over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not that far. But let's talk about ASU football because
Yeah,
we
why
are
not? It's
little
like
over
there's a game
24
tomorrow or
hours away. That's crazy. ASU football
I
is
never
back.
thought. Like, it seemed like it was always so far away, and all of a sudden
And now
it's here.
it's
It's
here.
like Christmas. It is like
it
Yeah.
really
I forget
is.
who said it, but I think Charles said
It's
happy,
Sparky Eve.
Yeah, happy Sun Devil Football Eve. It feels like I probably won't be able to sleep tonight. As
For
soon as
a-
the sun comes up, I'm gonna run downstairs see if Sparky left anything under my tree.
A big fat W.
Yeah, for NAU, it's just exactly like Christmas because there's lumberjacks, trees, except it's Christmas, but there's no presents and you just lose.
No, there's actually. Do they celebrate Christmas in Northern Arizona?
They just it hasn't made it up there yet.
Nah, I don't think it'll ever get up there.
Northern Amish Jonah, NAU.
right, let's talk about
Northern Amish University.
the beginners betting guide. Okay,
Whoa.
the beginners betting guide to Arizona State. Now, just a preface, we were supposed to have some guests today, but life happens sometimes, as it has with Doug Haller in the past.
Yeah.
That's okay. We are just going to talk about ASU betting from the three of us. Next week, we're going to have some guests to talk ASU versus Oklahoma State, which will be a lot of fun, so definitely tune in next week. But just to start things out with ASU, the line dropped on DK this morning, 25.5. What do we think?
Yeah, exactly where I thought it was going to be. Exactly where I thought it was going to be. I'm hammering it. Hammering ASU's line. Hammering it. I know you guys aren't as confident. I don't know why.
I'm confident. I think they cover.
Then why didn't you predict it?
He did.
I did predict it.
I had the graphic.
Come
wrong.
at me
We'll
like that,
get
boy.
there. We'll get there later. But I think ASU. I just don't know. So once you get to our predictions, you'll see.
What don't you know?
I
Everything.
do not think that ASU is going to cover. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. I just don't know what to expect of this offense yet. And especially because I think they're going to rely so heavily on the run game. I'm just not sure.
Like you're thinking they run out of time.
I'm just not sure if. Yeah, I just don't know. I just don't know.
Okay, but you have to remember that this is not like the NFL. Like you're not gonna go up by 21 points and then that's it. Like college football is you need to get your reps in, especially in these first games.
Yeah.
Okay.
They will not just
Like you
play
saw what
conservative.
Vanderbilt did to Hawaii, right?
Hawaii.
Hawaii. My biggest concern is they get up by so much that they kind of do a platoon swap and Paul Tyson becomes the quarterback, and I have obviously very little confidence.
They won't do that unless they're up by 35 points.
So you're
and
thinking
then
like a
fine.
cheeky backdoor cover type of thing? For
Yes. I could see because
what do you think it is? What is the if they're in the because they're not covering? Okay, how many points do you think they have to be up for them to put Paul Tyson in the game? I think it's going to have to be a lot.
I honestly don't see
even
Paul
think-
Tyson coming in the game.
I don't even think they would.
I don't think they will either. It's just that potential scares me.
Let us know in the chat what you think. Charles in the chat already saying 25.5 feels kind of
Really?
high.
Yeah, I just
Think about this though. People, I swear to God, think it's NAU against U of A again. This
It's
is NAU
not.
against
It's-
a good team.
Yeah.
it's NAU against a team I have a lot of questions
Okay,
about.
but
I
like-
think they can
Really?
be good.
A good program in the past, or you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
a
U of A.
teammate that they
It's
should-
not U of A.
I think-
they're scheduled this early for a reason. It's because they're supposed to dominate.
All I'm
this
saying
team.
is let's go around the bye games that are in week 1 of the NCAA, and you tell me why. UAB against Alabama A&M. UAB is favored by 35 points. Northern Illinois against Eastern Illinois.
35 or 33.5.
Northern Illinois is favored by 33.5 points. Minnesota against New Mexico State. Minnesota is favored by 36.5 points.
Fresno
You're
State
gonna
and
tell
Cal
me
Poly.
NAU is lesser or is better than New Mexico State or Eastern Illinois, or you're going to tell me that Northern Illinois is better or UAB is better than ASU. Like that, this line is not as high as people think. It's college football.
My biggest things are the defense has two very important players not playing. And
Yeah, but it's not like they're going against like
I know.
like a dominant quarterback
I
or
know.
a group of wide receivers that are world beaters here.
There's also, I think, a little bit of the, obviously not a rivalry game, but for NAU, this is like their Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right? This is the biggest game they'll play all year, probably. And so I think after beating U of A last year,
What's
there's
the
a
money
little bit
line
of a.
No, you can't even.
Minus
You can't even,
2,000?
you can't even bet the money line.
I just wouldn't be surprised. I won't be surprised regardless of what happens. I just think that the potential for NAU to cover is there. Like you said, potentially a little backdoor cover, something like that. I think it's possible. If ASU comes out and beats them 54-3, I'll be like, okay, good. I won't be blown away by it. I just think the potential for NAU to cover is definitely there. Especially, it's their first game.
Damn.
There's going to be a little bit of a learning curve.
Damn, Joe.
Fuck, Joe.
Joe, why you coming
Damn.
at me
Wow.
like that,
Damn.
bro? Joe in the chat saying how many freshmen going to their first and only football game tomorrow will be taller than Totre. Hey, man, there are a lot of people out there taller than
Also-
me. None taller
Also,
than my hair,
I'm
though.
not that offended because one, I'm not Totri.
Yeah,
I was
that
gonna
would
say.
that would.
But
it would be odd if you were offended.
No, I'm offended by something else in the comment. First and only, and I get it.
That's true, though.
I'm not offended by what you said. I'm offended that that is even a thing that you can say. Because holy hell, if this culture doesn't change with ASU football fans this year, I mean, okay, maybe not this year, next year and the next 2 years, I'm going to be so upset.
Well, okay, that's not even how I took that because I was just how many freshmen are going to play this year for ASU.
No. He's not talking about playing, brother. He's talking about just freshmen going to the game.
Oh.
Yeah, he's saying fans.
Yeah.
For all the freshmen on the football team should be taller than me.
Yeah.
However, those in attendance, it's hit or miss maybe.
Yeah, if we're sending out Totri at CB1, we got a problem.
Hey man, I don't know. I would be a solid nickel. Okay.
You can be a slot receiver.
Yeah. Kadarius Toney.
Maybe a returner. Yeah, I mean,
I don't have the confidence to be returning punts.
Returner.
And
Just touchback.
I don't have that. I don't have that.
There's some tomfoolery going on.
I don't
right
have
now.
that sort of
They're
confidence.
coming to steal your donuts.
They're stealing the donuts?
Well, it's
Okay.
it's going to be much harder for us to do an ad read about Hertz Donuts when we don't have the donuts to show off.
Okay, well we might as well
you can
do it
see
right
right
now.
there. You can
Look,
see it.
we might as well do it right now because
There you go.
they're
Beautiful.
literally stealing the donuts. That's how good Hertz Donuts are.
Yeah.
They quite
Oh, yeah,
literally
just
are
don't fix the
interrupting.
box.
They literally are interrupting the show so that they can
Kirsten
go eat
and
donuts.
Lindsay turn into literal
Thank you.
felons.
Appreciate that. They
Stealing our
stole the donuts. They are literally that good.
Also, the coolest box I think
yeah.
in the history
It is-
of packaging.
They've got some pretty well designed, like just donuts in general. Honestly, like the way they're
Yeah.
like
the aesthetic of Hertz
the
Donuts
aesthetic
is
of Hertz
on
Donuts. Mention PHNX and get what's it called?
Buy
You're gonna
one,
buy
get
one,
one,
get
get
one.
one
Yeah. I had to, they were giving me shit over there because I never knew that before. I didn't know
You
what
didn't know
BOGO
what
stood
BOGO
for.
was?
I didn't know what
Oh
BOGO
my
stood
God. His mom did all the shopping for him.
Yeah.
for. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
What does that mean, bro?
I feel like if you've gone shopping before or like watched TV at
I've
any
never
point,
seen BOGO.
that
Ever.
is
never
you
in my
have.
life.
I
never.
promise you have been in the same room as a sign that
go to
says
the
BOGO
Tempe
before.
location for Hertz Donuts. Mention PHNX. Get buy one, get one. Donuts. I don't know if there's a total. I don't know if it's buy one, get
I'd say a
one
chocolate.
dozen or
There's a
buy
buy
one,
one, get
just
one.
get one.
Buy one, get one.
There
I
might
feel
be.
like it's if you buy 12, you get 12.
LTC,
Buy
you
Yeah.
don't
one,
like
get
donuts,
one.
bro? Crud muffins?
No, I think he's.
I think it's just saying crud muffins.
Oh, because Cheers was on the screen.
Yeah. Oh,
There we go.
okay. Yeah, Roaring Fork in the chat. The box is amazing. The box is amazing. The donuts inside.
What's a Hertz donut, Aaron?
are
The
even
best goddamn
better.
donut you'll ever have.
Don't be so
Jeez.
mean.
Yeah, you're a dick.
I'm not being a dick. I'm just saying I'm passionate about the donuts.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit more about the betting guide to ASU because there are a lot of people that probably want to bet on ASU, but they don't know maybe the logistics of it or they don't know exactly what they want to
Well,
bet.
Yeah, but we haven't talked about the over/under yet. either.
Yeah, the over/under set at 52.5. I like the over on that.
Yeah.
Like a lot. I
I
think
think so. That says a lot about what they think of ASU and that over under. Because if it's at 52, then they're not predicting ASU to score like a lot of points.
Well, no, this is what it means. So what you do is you take 52.5 and you find the margin of 25. So let's see, it would be a 32 to 17. Yeah,
Because we all,
No, something like
think-
that.
Oh no, not all of us have the over in our predictions.
no,
I do.
I actually do not have the over in
Yeah.
my predictions.
I do.
Now
Shane
that I
and
think
do.
about
Fraud.
it. Now that I think about it.
fraud. No, but you.
But I can see it hitting.
Basically, they think that ASU is going to score. So what's 52 minus 25?
27.
Yeah, so they think they're going to win.
Oh, let me think.
No, it's so hard. Never mind. You know what I'm saying?
It's way
though.
too much math right now.
I'll figure it out. You guys keep talking.
No, I mean, I don't have the over-under in my predictions, but however, I do feel like it would be I think it's an easy cover for ASU. If ASU comes out and actually dominates this game, which I feel like they will from start to finish, like I can see them covering. Now, I don't have them covering in my prediction. However, a lot has been made throughout the offseason, throughout the spring of the outside
35 to 18 is basically the realm of what they think is going to happen.
Okay.
Which is
Because ASU,
I see it. I can see it. I don't necessarily think NAU scores 18 points. I don't think any of us have NAU scoring that many points in our
but
prediction.
we also all have ASU scoring more than 35.
Yes. But there's been a lot made of outside noise, right? We've heard it 1,000,005 different times from the players, from the coaches. They don't get too much into it, just that there is outside noise, and they kind of block it out in the locker room. They use it as motivation a little bit. This is their opportunity,
clearly.
right? So, like, this is the first time we're seeing a good chunk of these guys in Tempe, in maroon and gold, ready to kick the shit out of another opponent. Now, you got to feel bad for the Lumberjacks on the other side of the field because it's not USC, it's not Utah, it's not Oregon that ASU gets to see for the first time this season with, you know, how many months have gone on with Jaden Daniels leaving, with all the NCAA investigations, with Eric Gentry among a bunch of other players that kind of gave up on this team right after spring ball, right? Like, at the end of the day, tomorrow is going to be ASU versus a punching bag in NAU, in my mind. Like I don't
should
think
be.
it should be. Now
That's what Arizona thought last year.
how different of a
I know.
team
They,
this is going to be?
they shouldn't deserve to think that.
Yeah, fair enough.
But what was the question?
I don't know. I was reading John's comment about Tide Pod donuts.
We'll continue your thought. What were you going to ask?
I don't know.
us?
I got real distracted by the
You
Tide
really
Pod
don't know
donut.
where you're going? It should be.
I just see the ASU kicking the shit out of NAU.
Oh, that's all you.
Well, and I wanted to bring that up more when we were talking about the spread and Shawn saying he doesn't necessarily think that ASU covers the spread.
So this is what I'll say about what needs to happen. We've talked about it kind of with this week leading up. Yeah, you think of the outside noise, and yeah, you think this is the chance to prove it. But you can really only lose here. Because if you win and cover, then that's what you should do. But if you make it close, then people are like, look, it's affecting them. So they just need to buckle up and put their heads down and go to town.
Which they've done. I feel like for fall camp at least.
Yeah, but nothing's like the actual game. I think they can do that, and I think they will do that. It's just a matter of how they're going to do it. And I think the way to do that is by the defense. The defense needs to show them, like, this is a legit Power 5 defense. This is a legit D1 college defense. That is NAU. That is an NAU offense. This is a Pac-12 defense. And I know Pac-12 defenses aren't like the premier, but it's a Power 5 defense.
Yeah.
And that is going to be the separator come tomorrow. And I know there's been a lot of turnover, but you look at the linebacking core, you look at all of the talent in the front seven, even the diminished secondary, I think you're going to be just fine. And I think that you cover with defense alone. Offense will come by itself, or defense will create the offense.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what the secondary looks like with Clark and Marcus out, right?
Yeah.
I would love to see Ro Torrance, like,
Bye,
not
Gerald.
allow a reception. Bye, Gerald. Hope you find your car. I would like to see, I just want to see them dominate, and the guys that have to step in for those two that I mentioned, ball out and show that there is a little bit of depth. But, yeah, I think, like Shane said, there is no winning here.
Yeah.
Like, you either you
I
win
think the only way
no one cares.
the only way you win is if Emory throws for 250 plus yards and the receivers look great, and that's a win.
Which
And the
I think
defense shuts
I
out.
realistically think, and maybe this is me drinking too much of the Kool-Aid, but like Emory Jones is a good quarterback. All the hate that this guy has gotten, like there have been, like I posted that video on Twitter like weeks ago of Emory Jones, like his highlight tape, whatever from Florida. The amount of Gator fans in my mentions being like, can't wait to see this guy fail, or just like wait till they see.
It sounds like fucking ASU fans and LSU fans mentions.
It's just I don't like, it's a new start. Look, I get it. But Emory Jones, I feel like we can sit here and we can agree. Emory Jones is a more talented quarterback than Jaden Daniels.
I'm sorry, I can't.
You can't say that yet.
I think he is, but we can't all completely agree yet. We haven't seen it.
What do you think?
Seen it in action
I
yet.
think based on what I saw of him at Florida, yes. It's going to be hard to see. I'm like, that's apples to oranges. Once you see him in this ASU offense with obviously the same head coach, different coordinators and stuff like that, like it'll be a little easier to compare. So I understand what Shane's saying. I think if we're out comparing what we saw,
gun to my head, if I had to, I'd say yes.
Hey man, to quote Lil Dicky, first off, I hate that analogy to apples to oranges. Like you can't compare it. You can compare fruit.
Yeah.
Like that's a stupid fucking saying.
But I don't. I like them both, is what I'm saying. They're different. I want them at different times. But if you're comparing them, you got to see them both in the ASUs against Pac-12 defenses. I will say this.
But I also think it's a matter. Sorry, go ahead. Finish
I will say this to Florida fans. Would you rather be ASU playing NAU week 1 or Florida playing Utah?
Yeah.
Have fun getting your ass
Yeah,
kicked.
Florida, I think might lose by 25.5.
But they have Kyle Trask. Oh,
no.
They do have a really good quarterback.
They do.
But the thing with Emory and Jaden is it's not comparing it against Pac-12 defenses and NAU. It's comparing it against how much you're going to be able to do in a receiving core that most people think is lacking. If he can do more with this receiving core, granted people think it's better, but it honestly might not be a whole lot of better. Maybe we see Ricky Pearsall go crazy. Maybe we see that. Maybe it wasn't his fault.
I always forget he went to Florida.
Yeah. But maybe it wasn't his fault.
Ricky Pearsall is even playing tomorrow?
Who cares?
Or on Saturday?
Maybe it was Jaden that wasn't able to do that, and we'll see that come tomorrow. We will see if Emory is able to give them more opportunities, and that is what I'm most excited about.
I'm most excited to see LSU lose to Florida State on Saturday. That's what I'm most excited for.
really, I don't want either of those schools to be successful.
Hey, we're talking about football. We're talking about betting on football, and there's only one right place to do it, and that is on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Guys, if you haven't downloaded the DraftKings Sportsbook app by now, I don't really know what you're doing. Maybe you just don't want to bet on baseball, which I totally get, but guess what? Football season is here. That's college football. That's the NFL, and you guys can get ready for NFL Week 1 action by downloading the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use promo
Speaking of
code.
betting on baseball.
Oh, God.
I just want to say that I care if Ricky Pearsall plays.
You care?
Yeah, so do I.
Okay, I don't care at all. Use promo code PHNX. Get $200 in free bets instantly when you place a $5 bet on any football game. That's code PHNX only at DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Minimum age and eligibility restrictions apply. See show notes for more details.
Can we break down what just happened there? So you were like, is he playing? And Shane said, who cares? And then I come back to defend you and say, I care.
No, I'm not saying I don't care that he's not playing. I'm saying who cares if he's playing like tomorrow.
No, but that's not my...
I know, but my point was that doesn't matter because he's gone now.
No, but I'm talking about more just this interaction.
Okay.
He brought it up.
I get you.
You said who cares.
Okay.
I came
Let's
to
move
defend
on.
him, and then Tochi's
Can I
like,
give
I
out a
don't care.
DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week?
Yeah, is it Joe's? Is it Joe's Pool Hole Anytime Homer?
Oh, I actually did pick that on the bet show
Really?
this morning. PHNX Daily Bets every Monday through Friday at noon right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. I took that today, approaching 695 home runs. He's going to do it tonight. But that's not my DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week. My DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week is Week 2 opponent, Oklahoma State. Not covering the 21.5 against Central Michigan.
Really?
Central Michigan at Oklahoma State. Central Michigan Maction.
That is a
But
ballsy pick.
No, it's not.
That is?
No, it's not. Oklahoma State is not a fucking Alabama. Anyway, the reason why is because it's a win-win. If Central Michigan covers, Oklahoma State's gonna be pissed playing ASU.
Yeah.
Oklahoma State might get comfortable if they cover handedly.
So it's like an investment bet.
Almost an emotional hedge type thing.
Yep,
Okay. What's
exactly
your DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week?
I'm going to... I'm taking the over in the Diamondbacks-Phillies game tonight. Diamondbacks offense has been on fire. Phillies offense can go over. It's at 9.5, so it's high. But
Speaking of the PHNX Daily Bet Show, the reason why I said yes, Padres over just cashed. I gave out this morning on the PHNX Daily Bet Show every Monday through Friday at noon right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel.
Okay. My DraftKings Sportsbook pick of the week is ASU to fucking cover tomorrow.
Why not us, buddy?
Give me that 25.5, baby. I absolutely love it.
according to this random article I have, it
Are we
looks
still
like
talking about Ricky Pearsall?
Pearsall might play tomorrow.
Okay.
Cool.
For the record, to clarify.
And if you're not feeling as confident for ASU to cover, one of the best things about football betting and what makes it so great is a teaser. And if you don't know what a teaser is, we have an explains video. You can find it on our YouTube channel and our Twitter. But basically, a teaser you will sacrifice some of your return, so the odds will go from -110 to -130, -140. But you get some points in return. So instead of ASU being favored by 25.5, they'll now be favored by 20 or 20 or 19, depending on what type of teaser you do. There's 6, there's 4, there's 8-point teasers, and you can parlay all those together. So you can parlay a bunch of favorites, including ASU, in a teaser. And the teasers are my favorite way to bet. Tease me, please me, DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh, wow. I did not like that. Have you ever had a bone bruise?
Yeah.
Had
what?
what?
Does it feel, what is a bone bruise? Like, what does it feel like?
It feels like your bone is bruised. I don't know how to describe it.
Interesting.
Like I have a bone bruise on my foot right now, and it hurts really bad when I put pressure on it.
Are you going to be able to play tomorrow?
Consecutively.
Yeah, you're going to play tomorrow?
No, I'm on the PUP list.
Okay.
Really? That's a horrible way to start the season.
Physically unable to profit. Just kidding.
Okay, let's talk about some ASU players, or I guess former ASU players, that made some NFL rosters, right? There have been some guys in the preseason that have stepped up.
R.I.P. Donovan West.
Who?
Donovan
Yeah,
West.
Donovan West didn't make it. Kellen Deesh got signed by the Bears earlier today.
Bears.
And honestly, the Bears' offensive line is garbage, so Deesh might actually end up
He
playing,
might start.
which is actually crazy considering like just the circumstances of all that.
I sorry to interrupt. I did forget about what Joe just brought up.
What?
Don't we have a bet for the Oklahoma State game versus Utah and USC?
Yes, we have. We'll have to go back and
Yeah,
look,
I
but
don't
we do have
remember
a bet.
what it was.
It's
What was
something
it?
to do with the Oklahoma State and USC.
Something about how Oklahoma
Oh.
State will win by more than
Yeah,
USC.
I thought that USC would win by more than Oklahoma State's going to be ASU. That's when you guys still thought this team was going to be bad.
we have to go. Yeah, we have to go back. I
We
don't
have to go
remember what
back
the
and
details of
remember
it
it.
were at all. Sorry to interrupt. I just completely.
No,
forgot
you're
about that.
100% right. Thank you, Joe. We appreciate that. Bees in the chat. ASU is an NFL factory, guys. I don't know if you knew that. I don't know if we call it an
Okay.
NFL.
So Bees is Ray's burner account.
Wait, Ray, is that you? We got some questions.
Well, I will say
Not necessarily
What
wrong.
will you say?
11 players
That's
currently
not- I mean,
playing
he's
in the
not
NFL
wrong.
But
right
that's
now.
not necessarily a factory.
It's kind of a factory.
It's not like a big factory. It's like a little factory.
It's like,
You know,
it's a workshop.
Yeah.
It's a
NFL,
Santa's workshop.
NFL workshop.
It's
That
Santa's
sounds
workshop.
like something like an AAU coach would put on, or
Yeah.
club football coach would put on at a park. NFL
So-
workshop. Come by. We'll run some routes.
So these are the guys currently on NFL rosters. So Kellen Diesch is a Chicago Bear. Brandon Ayuk, obviously with the San Francisco 49ers. Eno Benjamin making the roster yet again with the Arizona Cardinals. Shane's pride and joy, Darian Butler,
yeah,
is a Las Vegas
Duh.
Raider. DJ
Duh.
Davidson, who was drafted earlier this year by the New York Giants, made the roster. Lawrence Guy, still with the New England Patriots. Matt Hawk is an Indianapolis Colt. Nikhil Harry
God
is a
damn it.
Chicago
yeah, that
Bears.
looks really bad now.
Yeah, it does.
Curtis Hodges is a Washington Commander. I was actually kind of surprised he made the roster. Jack Jones
Command me.
is a New England Patriot.
Jack Jones is an everyday player on the
Yeah,
New England
yeah.
Patriots.
Jack Jones is going to get
My
his
man-
ass burnt by Tua and Josh Allen, but he's going to look amazing
Why
against
Tua?
I don't know. Tua can't throw that far down the field. I'm just on the Tua.
Jack
train.
Jones, if you have, thank you. Jack Jones, if you haven't seen his highlights, just go on Twitter, look up Jack Jones, search my videos. Dude,
Pick
the
Zach Wilson off
closing,
5 times.
the closing speed on that man, in terms of NFL comparability, he's going to do something. He's going to be a player.
He's at the spot. He's
Yeah.
in the perfect place to do it.
We got two more. We got Chase Lucas, who is officially with the Detroit Lions.
They're really high on him, too.
I like
They
that
are,
team.
but there was, I think it was PFF. He and the other two corners were actually the worst rated trio of corners in the preseason.
Yeah, makes sense.
Not
Preseason
great.
schmeeseason.
Not okay.
Well.
sure. And then also, pride and joy of this show in general, just Rashad White.
Excuse me.
With the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, could make some noise.
We
I
already
know.
said this on the bet show, but 1, 2, 3. Fuck
you,
Bo.
Brock.
Hey, Bo! Where's Bo?
Bring Bo out here.
Come here, Bo.
Come here, Bo.
We got a bone to pick with you.
Get on the headset.
Wait,
Get
do we
on
have
the headset.
a bone to
Yeah.
pick with Bo?
We
A
have a
bone to
to
pick.
pick with Bo.
Yes. So, if you didn't know, we had our PHNX fantasy football draft.
I don't want him on camera. Just get him behind the Mac. Oh, my God. And he's
He's
crawling
crawling.
under the
He's
table.
Crawling under tables now.
Honestly,
what are we
this
doing?
is like the third person to crawl on our show.
Is it?
Yeah, because
Okay.
David has crawled multiple times.
That
Who's
is
the-
true.
who's
When
the
you threatened to
third?
spank him.
I don't know. What?
When
What's
you
up,
threatened to
guys?
spank
Hey,
him.
Bo.
I did not try and spank anybody.
You threatened to spank David. That 100% happened.
No, we were. That may have happened, actually.
You said you were going to spank
Well,
him like a beaver.
What,
It's
what am
fine.
I
It's
walking
fine.
into
It's fine.
here?
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Come over here. So what the? Can you just give your thought process on why you wanted to derail?
I feel like we do have to say this to your face because you probably
Yeah.
didn't hear it on bets or today.
Yeah.
Fuck
One.
you.
Okay,
Oh,
fuck you,
sorry.
Bo.
Yeah, fuck you, Bo.
So PHNX Fantasy Football Draft took place yesterday, and I forget what round it was, but Bo decided that instead of doing the honorable thing,
Instead of bringing the man home.
yes, to the PHNX Sun Devil
an
Show.
unspoken rule, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. I don't have any Arizona Cardinals on my team,
He bat flipped us.
so Bo decided he was going to take Rashad White right from underneath every single person
I had the
on
next
the
pick.
PHNX
I
Sun
had the
Devil
next
Show.
pick.
Yes. So Bo, where did you? What was going through your head? Why disrespect the shit out of us like
well,
this?
let's add some more context to this, where I was getting shit from a lack of running backs that I had on
Yeah.
my team at the
Yeah.
point. So you guys were just kind of poking the dog a little bit, and then I started to look at some depth charts. I love some nice young running backs. It's a young man's game, folks. And I looked at upside, and I liked White, so I picked him. He was right for the picking. I don't care what you guys are trying to do with your brand. All I care about is dubs, week in and week out.
Bo Brock, right here on the PHNX Sun Devil Show, just said he doesn't give a shit about the brand. Might as well have said the network.
First off,
Thank you.
First off, I understand you drafting Rashad because you are the only chance for PHNX Cardinals to win the fantasy
Yes,
league.
yeah,
right.
Johnny's draft was embarrassing.
You're the only one from PHNX Cardinals that could even make the playoffs.
Yeah. I
Johnny's
also hope,
going to be going to the Waffle House
Yeah.
immediately.
I hope that Rashad does not see the field once. He takes a
Hey.
year to listen.
No,
listen,
no.
listen.
I don't.
Let him explain.
Put your pride
Let me
aside.
explain.
Put your pride aside.
Let me explain.
God.
He goes full Aaron Rodgers. He takes a year to learn
No!
behind Leonard
What are
Fournette,
you
and then
doing
next
here?
year he becomes
I don't
the
know
best
about
running back in
that.
the
I don't
NFL.
know about that.
No.
Would you? Okay, here's a question. Would you take Rashad not seeing the field once if he was the best running back in the NFL next year?
No, because he's going to be one of the best
Yes.
running backs in the NFL next
Yes.
year.
That's an easy question.
That's
right?
not true.
It is an easy question.
So we're here to decide your fate, pretty much.
Right. So champion. Is that what you're saying? It's fantasy football champion.
Okay. Also, if we're gonna be realistic, is Rashad your second running back?
No.
No, he's his third.
I
His
went
third,
I
his
went
third.
RB. I went old school fantasy draft. Like that's
And
what
then you
used
went
to
like
do.
8 rounds
In a
without drafting
PPR
another
league, I
running back.
might add.
That's when you had like the Athlon magazines. You would just go running back.
Who are your receivers?
My receivers, Deontay Johnson, Hollywood Brown. I mean, it's
Bad
a
team,
who's-
but not as bad as Johnny's. Thanks for joining us,
Yes.
bro. We'll see you later.
Boo. Thank you, Bo. Yeah, no. So Johnny's team is by far the worst fantasy football team I think known to man, not just in the league, but just known to man. It's quite literally the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
It was pretty embarrassing.
Close your eyes if you're motion sick.
John Connor. Jesus.
Is that the Terminator?
Sarah Connor. and
Back
who?
to NFL rosters for a second. I'm curious, and I know Shane's answer here, but who are you guys most excited for that
Yeah,
they made?
John Connor's the Terminator.
That they made an
Or one of the
NFL roster.
characters.
That they made an NFL roster, and it could be somebody that was drafted years ago that's still on an NFL roster, but that you're just excited that gets another opportunity this season.
Well, I'm pretty excited that Curtis Hodges made a roster because I
Yeah.
didn't expect it at all. Hawk, because the way he ended his Bills career was pretty fucking awful. He had that one game.
Look
at the
how
end of
that's
the year.
turned out for you guys.
Oh yeah, that's tough. We're not going to talk about it. But he shanked like 3 punts in a game. He got the yips. I was afraid his career might be over. But yeah, I feel like it's a guy like Curtis making a roster when you don't expect it at all is pretty cool.
Okay.
So see if he and Carson can, maybe he's just vibing with Carson like that. He's gonna become the best tight end in the league, Dawson Knox style.
Not going to happen, but okay. What about you? DB?
Yeah, man. I mean, led the preseason in tackles for the Raiders, and it's not even an Antonio Pierce thing. This is a guy that just has the want to and the will to be able to succeed at a position where he's considered undersized, even though I completely disagree.
Yo, Darian Butler, if you're watching, which I know you do, it's okay. I get it. We're both undersized, but look what we can accomplish at our size. It's absolutely wild. Shout out DB.
Yeah, you're just as built as him as well.
I am, bro.
I think he's going to start seeing the field in the next couple years, and I'm really excited for it. I mean, the man just has instincts you don't realize unless you watch it closely. He can close gaps so fast. Like
Me too, same. Big
Brother.
gap closer. I love that Benjamin is getting another shot with the Cardinals.
we
I
don't
think-
deserve to talk for the rest of the show.
I think Benjamin is 100% going to surprise some people. And if you want to talk about an ASU running back or a former ASU running back that's going to make noise in the NFL this year, I think, honestly, I love Rashad, but I think this is going to be Eno's year. Just looking at the Arizona Cardinals, like you look at their history, it's not often that they have a lot of guys that repeat in terms of success at the running back position. The last guy that I can think of that was like really successful at running back year in, year out was like literally Edgerrin James. Like Tim Hightower had his years. Beanie Wells had a year or two in there. You look at David Johnson was in there, but like
David Johnson.
I'm not.
David Johnson had 3 really good years.
But is James Conner that guy this year? I don't necessarily think so. I'm not sold on it. I know he had a hell of a season last year, but I think Eno probably creeps in, gets some touches this year, and at least makes some noise for himself. That's what I think, at least. Egan, in the chat, we appreciate you. Also, that's a hell of a name. Egan Fierro.
That is a name.
Fierro.
I love that fucking name. That's a great name.
Ayuk is our saving grace, and he's not in the doghouse this year.
No, he's not. He gets to play with Trey Lance, who, my goodness, has a horrendous haircut.
He's got it's the Trey cut.
Also,
Trae Young.
I think Johnny might be right, and Jimmy G is probably going to start sometime this year.
You think?
I think Trey Lance is going to be that bad because you look at young quarterbacks. There's no reason you keep on a guy that you have to pay even $6 million to keep around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll
There's
see
no
what
reason.
happens. We'll see what happens. Boys, it's been a minute since all 3 of us have been out to ASU practice and then returned back to the office with our babies,
Yeah.
with our Burrito Express
God,
children.
That took me a second.
Yeah, we don't have actual children that I know of. You don't have a child, right?
No.
Do you?
Not yet.
Brother?
I want to have kids eventually.
What?
Yo, what are the odds on DraftKings? Like, who has a child first out of the 3 of us? Probably
You just finished the ad.
Probably
read.
Shawn, right? Well,
I mean, I've been in the
It's
longest
more of an
relationship.
ad-lib thing. But no, dude, like Burrito Express, if you haven't tried it yet, I literally don't know what you're doing. Like,
Literally-
especially if you're in Tempe, like, go to Burrito Express. Just try it. Just try it a single time.
It's the
Josh in the
perfect
chat and
breakfast.
behind the computer saying the AC is making my hair look like a campfire.
It does look good.
Okay.
But
Thank you,
I
Josh.
think Charles said earlier the perfect breakfast is Hertz Donuts, Burrito Express, and a 4 Peaks beer. Breakfast beer.
Turn me all
That
the way
hits
up.
all the food groups.
I also came up with the idea of a beer mosa earlier with wow and orange juice.
Wow.
Literally.
Fuck you.
I mean, you said wow as a response to what to an
Why was
essay.
that your response?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
deserve that. I deserve that. I'm okay with it.
I got you. It's been a minute since we've cheers. You want to cheers me?
Yeah, of course.
Is that Diet Coke? What is that?
It's the pumpkin porter, bro. We had a whole conversation about this.
Did you take like 94 OGs before the show?
Bro, I get lost sometimes. Sometimes I just be driving and, like, we just,
Do you want to get lost in something that I found today?
Oh, shit.
dear
Yeah,
God.
let's
So,
do it.
so I don't know if you guys saw this. I don't know if the fans saw this, but on Sparky the Sun Devils Twitter today.
Oh, fuck.
Did
I
you see
see
this
this.
video?
I did see this
so
video.
there was this
I did
video
not.
that Sparky posted of him holding an axe and changing back and forth from a pitchfork saying, beat the Lumberjacks, buy your tickets, whatever. And I looked at it and I was like, this is terrifying.
Yeah, it's
But it
not-
had like rock music over it. So I changed the music up and it made it really scary.
Oh,
so
God.
let's take a look at that video.
That's gonna haunt my dreams.
Isn't that terrifying?
That
Yeah.
was a legit horror.
I was just waiting for, like, something
honestly,
cool.
Yeah, Sparky's honestly kind of a scary mascot anyway.
He's
Yeah.
low-key one of the better mascots, though.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
100%.
Definitely one of the more unique.
Bring it back.
mascots.
Bring it back on.
That's what I was gonna say, Josh.
The Winnie the Pooh.
The Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. It gave me the exact
I
same
low-key
vibes.
want to see that movie, though.
So do I.
I do because I don't so bad. Like, it looks so terrible.
Oh, it
that
looks terrible, but
I have to see
yeah.
it.
Take some OGs, go watch that movie. Honestly, yeah, the video with your music behind it, with
Yeah.
that music behind it, is definitely scary.
Speaking of the promo, buy some tickets. Go out to the game.
Yes.
Come on, get out there, tailgate, have some fun, get drunk, or not. If you're 21, if you're not, be sober and yell.
ASU's a dry campus, guys.
Yeah. But yeah, it just go out and support. These guys have been working their ass off. Obviously, they've had to deal with all of this shit in the past couple years, basically, and even the new guys. It means a lot for the support to be full, especially against a team like NAU. So, guys, support them. Be loud this year. Go on a win streak, and maybe let's have some fun.
Yeah, it is a little late to get your tickets, and there's only one place that you guys are going to still get a great deal on some tickets. That's
Him.
Gametime. It is the hottest new ticketing site that makes it easier than ever to score the best deals on tickets
guy.
to sports, concerts, and shows. You got to save up to 60% on tickets when you buy tickets last minute. It's a great for you procrastinators out there. Me, I'm sure Shawn's a procrastinator too, honestly. Shane looks like he plans ahead. If you love PHNX, then you'll love Game Time.
Thanks.
The best way to support us is by buying your tickets through the link in the description. Boys, there's
I
a
got
couple.
the Game Time app.
Do you?
Yeah, I've had
that's
it for a
how I
while.
get my D-back tickets.
Attaboy.
Yeah,
Like,
I've had it
I literally, like, because the whole point of it is, like, it's so cheap when you get close to the game. I literally park my car, and as I'm walking to the stadium, I buy my tickets.
Yeah.
Let's
I've
talk
had it for a
$10
about.
tickets for Phillies D-backs tonight.
We've
by the
talked
way.
about it, right? We've talked about the score prediction, or we haven't talked about score prediction, but we've talked about the
$10
line.
tickets for NAU ASU. Sorry to interrupt you again, but you can get tickets to
fine.
that game for $10.
Game Time app, baby.
Go get them. We've talked about the spread. We've talked about the over/under. It is officially time for our first score predictions of the ASU football season.
Turn me up.
Let's get those on the screen and let's see what the boys got cooking. We got Shawn. He thinks the Sun Devils win 41-16.
Yeah.
You both actually have ASU in the 40s here. Shane has them at 45-13. I got the Sun Devils falling just short of 40 at 38-10. And Shane and I both have ASU covering the spread. Shawn mentioned it earlier. He does not. I mean, there's no shot NAU. There's no shot, right? There's no shot NAU upsets ASU.
Stop it. Stop putting that out there.
I'm not
I
even-
wouldn't
No.
be doing my job if I didn't ask.
No,
No,
there's
because
not.
then what happens is Jed Fish, because we know he's a fan of the show, after ASU loses, they're going to be like, oh, see all these clips? He's going to clip it, and he's going
B
to put
says
it on Twitter
28-3.
and embarrass
Let us know in the chat what you guys think of our
28-3?
score predictions, what you think ASU does tomorrow.
So Bees has the under.
Yeah.
But
I'm the
28-3, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with the 28-3, Dub.
as I said, I think this game goes over, and I think ASU covers. The reason why I picked 45, I think they score 7 touchdowns, but miss a couple field goals, and then Carter Brown comes in and hits one near the end of the game with like 20 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have 41 because that was 7 touchdowns.
It just felt right.
Sometimes
it just feels right.
5, 10. 15.
Sometimes it just feels right.
42 is 6 touchdowns.
Charles says 31-10, and Bees right before that saying just a bunch of new guys thinks the offense is going to be a little
42 is
clunky.
6
I could see it. LTC 35-13. That's right about what I got. Ernesto 31-3.
Yeah.
Only giving up a field goal. I think that would be so huge for the defense to
I
not
think
give him a
NAU
touchdown.
scores a touchdown.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
think we all do.
So, yeah.
With RJ Martinez, he's not the greatest quarterback in the world, but
he's good for NAU.
and he's returning. He's returning for them.
About
that's
the
something.
clunky offense, I get that, but I don't think they're going to be inept by any means. They've been practicing this entire time in camp, and from reports and from what we've seen, they look pretty damn good. So I think they'll be just fine on offense. I don't think they'll be at their peak, but I think for an opening game, I think they'll do just fine. I would be shocked if they only score 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I
man.
would be very shocked if they only scored 4 touchdowns.
I am so freaking excited that we've got ASU football tomorrow. You mentioned B's comment about, potentially a clunky offense. I'm not quite sure if that is going to be the case tomorrow. I think this offense is going to look pretty smooth, at least after.
I don't know about smooth.
I think it's going to look smooth. I think tomorrow is going to be a surprise for everybody that is expecting the ASU offense of years in the past.
I think you see a great scripted drive to start. And everyone gets really excited. And then it's going to kind of stall a little bit, but you're going to make your money on shot plays. You're going to make your money on my guy is better than yours. You're going to make your money on Elijah Badger drag routes and beating one guy and taking it to the house or something of that nature.
Charles Hall?
Or Charles Hall. You're going to make your money on
Xavier Valley, 80
off the left tackle has one guy to beat, and it's NAU, so he beats that guy every time. 2 guys to beat, he beats both of those guys every time because it's NAU. That you just have to put yourself in a position to succeed, and I think with this new coordinator, what we've heard about Glenn Thomas, I think they will do that.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
I am absolutely excited. We got football tomorrow. I'm not even more excited, but I am really excited for all of you guys to see what the new studio is going to look like. We were there yesterday drafting our fantasy teams, and my God, every time I walk into that place, I really don't want to leave. It's absolutely phenomenal.
More comfortable than where I live.
Yeah.
I'll say that much.
It's going to be awesome for you guys to see. Hopefully, you guys can see it all soon. Shout out Max, who got us that great deal with More Furniture, who hooked us up with the new studio, the new furniture, the whole 9 yards.
Stop.
If you guys
what you're talking about.
If you guys are interested in checking out Moore's Labor Day sale, visit morefurniture.com. Fuck you, Saul, who just sent me a text. This is what this motherfucker sent me.
Nice. That's really good.
I'm not going to share. I'm not going to just. It would hurt you guys. It would hurt you guys.
It's a keep calm and whatever thing.
Real
but
quick.
It looks like somebody that went to U of A got a graphics design major from there. Garbage.
Real
And
quick.
it also was a meme from like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So everybody listening, everybody that is currently watching, if you guys could do me a solid, you could go on Twitter, and I need you to hop into @Saul_Bookman's mentions and just say fuck U of A. That's all I need you to do.
Yeah.
That's all I need you to do.
Do it.
Or
Please
send him
do.
screenshots of them losing to NAU last year.
that
Any
works
memes
too.
you got, just any and
Just
all
their record
trolls.
over the last
If you're
few
listening or
years.
watching, Saul_Bookman on Twitter.
All right,
Go get him.
You could even throw in a picture of sad Ben Matherin in the NCAA
All right,
tournament.
we gotta hustle up because we got Cardinals right after us. We're doing our last draft.
Our
of the
last
year.
draft. We're drafting things.
So
Explain, please.
So we're drafting anything ever. And
Anything ever.
So you
Wow.
can't draft a lump of things. You can't say anything from this era. You can draft an era, but you can't draft like a group of things. So you can't say sports. But
You can't say sports.
No, you can, well, actually, yeah, you can't say
That's
sports.
like a thing.
We'll let sports happen. But I'm saying you can't say like anything before
That's
this
a little too generic,
this
I
time
feel.
period. Nope, that's how it's
Really?
gonna
That's
go.
what I felt like that
There's
was
no
like
rules.
thing.
There's no
don't
rules.
take
Just
this
draft
too
things.
serious.
Who won?
Yeah, don't take
Who
it
won
serious.
I
last?
won.
You won?
Yeah,
So you
I'm
won
going
first or
third.
third? Who came in second? I think you did.
Yeah, you came in
Alright.
last.
I'll take first.
Okay.
Sean
I'll take
DePaz,
second.
you are now on the clock.
I mean, if it's on the board,
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
if it's on the board, I'm taking sports.
Okay,
I mean, yeah, sports.
it's fine.
I am taking the only next best thing, and that is food.
Wow.
Okay, these are too generic.
No,
they're
they're
not.
things.
No,
They're
they're not.
things.
All right.
See, but I'm gonna.
Are you looking up things?
No.
Give me water.
Wow, not drinks, just water.
Water, like just in general.
Oh, water.
Like
oh,
water.
wow.
Yeah, and
that's actually a good pick.
and space.
Fuck. He's got water and space.
Okay.
Okay. That is, I didn't necessarily. Wow, this is tough. Give me modes of transportation.
Okay.
Okay. I was not in this mind frame. I was going to be way more specific.
Let's
with my
be more
pick.
specific.
More specific? Do I
yeah,
gotta be more specific?
Let's be more specific.
Things with wings.
Okay, there. That's a great pick.
That's even more generic.
No, that's a great pick. That is more in spirit of this draft. Things with wings.
Okay. I'm going to go dinosaurs.
No, that's a great pick. Oh, that's so good.
And then background, I am going to go beer.
Okay.
Fuck,
Totri?
I'm back up. Bro, this is tough.
You just gotta go.
I got sports,
man.
dinos, and beer. This is a guy's draft.
I'm gonna go with. Fuck me. I'm gonna go with air.
Okay.
Air.
Okay.
You needed to breathe, man. You needed to breathe.
That's going to look really bad in a graphic, but
Wait, is this gonna be blank? Just the sky, maybe. Give me energy.
Wait, what does that even
Like
mean?
like
atoms
like
and protons and shit?
Yeah, like the act of powering something up.
Wow, energy, okay.
And let's see. This is tough.
Oh, I know exactly where I'm going next.
Oh man, this is so hard.
Things that are hard.
Give me Jesus. Innovation for ASU.
Fuck you.
Give me innovation.
So I'm up again?
Yep.
dude, my last pick is going to be the most pandering.
Wait, is
pick
this
of
my
all
last
time.
pick? No, it's not
No,
my last
no,
pick.
no, you got to come around.
Give me
one more time.
Burrito Express.
Oh, yeah.
Give me fucking Burrito Express, baby. Give me that breakfast fucking supreme.
All right, I'm going to go love.
Wow,
Just a
you
great one.
softy.
Okay.
That's a great pick.
And then I'm going to go the fans of PHNX.
Oh my God.
You're such a loser.
Okay,
I'm a loser? I'm a loser?
Give
Have
me
fun
my
being
last
unemployed
pick.
without
My
him.
last pick is what makes the world go round. Give me money.
Oh yeah. My last pick is what actually makes the world go round. Music.
Oh, I thought you were going to say gravity.
Oh fuck.
I was like, what actually makes the world go round?
Hey, that was good. That was good.
God, that was beautiful. If you guys would like,
Well-
do we have a what did everybody draft? Do you have a list?
What was your last? What did you just pick?
Money.
Money. Okay.
Oh, we do have
Money
lists.
is the
We do
root
have
of all
lists.
evil.
That is the most Toadry thing ever. The reason why we did this, by the way, is because this will be our last snake draft for a very long time. Because as we approach football season, we're going to be talking more about things about ASU,
Football.
and we'll have less time to talk about shit like this. So
Let's hear the list back.
I drafted sports, dinosaurs, beer, love, and the loyal supporters of PHNX. Talking to you, Totri drafted food, things with wings. Don't know what I put on the graphic there either. Air, Burrito Express, and money. Wow. And then Shane drafted water. He drafted a science class. He drafted water, space, energy, innovation. It sounds like the
You should have
like the
drafted Bill Nye last.
The 4 pillars of like a research institution. They're like water, or like the Airbender, the Avatar, and music. So water, space, energy, innovation, and music.
Wow.
It's
That's
gonna be
absolutely crazy. I should have drafted eggs, Charles, but I did get food. So can you make an
Kinda
egg?
counts.
I get an egg.
You want just an egg out of all the food? You want egg to
No, actually,
represent
just
food?
whatever is visually appealing. But
All right.
we got to get out of here. If you
Yeah.
guys enjoyed the content, definitely give us a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils. That's where you're going to be able to vote on this poll. Who drafted the best?
oh, window seats. See, we should have done
we should
that.
have been more specific. Our
I got
shit
things
was
with
too-
wings. Technically, I have a window seat for a plane. So, just saying.
We got to revisit
Go
this.
draft.
Maybe we do this on Friday.
You can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef, and you can follow Shawn DePaz at Shawn_DePaz.
Just, I don't know. Just, I like when things, as always.
Okay.
Just a
Are you okay?
A fan of things, as
you know
always.
what we should have drafted? Frank Sanders, which you can find on the PHNX Cardinal Show live in 5 minutes.
Ladies and
here?
gentlemen,
Yeah.
the very next
Nice. Oh,
time
yeah, he
you
is.
see us, will be after ASU's victory against NAU.
Meet us on Mill, baby.
Post-game show
God damn it.
tomorrow. Go check it out. We'll
No.
be sure to keep you guys updated with a time. But ASU versus NAU does kick off tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Be sure to give it a watch. Thanks so much for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow. Peace.